When I endorse an instrument, it's because I have the opportunity to help design the instrument. To me, that's essential. Um, so it's to my tastes. It will incorporate my experience as a musician, as a guitar player, who's been playing all my life, you know. Um, and it's great when you have a company that will listen and will take your advice and create an instrument with all your ideas in them. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes they all just take a, you know, like Fender Strats these days. You know, you have 100 endorsers for a Fender Strat, but they're just a Fender Strat with somebody else's name on it. It might be a different color. But to me, that's not really creating anything new. I like to be innovative. I like a company that will allow me to be innovative with them and will take chances. Now, for example, you know, DV Mark, my amplifier company, I worked really closely with Marco for years to create the amplifier that I use now. And it took years to get it to where I was satisfied with it. The multi-amp FG edition is excellent. The same with the acoustic guitar I have for court. It has just been released. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called the Gambale Lux. This guitar, by looking at it, it looks very simple, but there's been a lot of thought gone into that guitar. I've always believed, from my experience, that acoustic guitars, the classical guitar body, is louder and more resonant than the bigger dreadnought guitars. For me, I don't know why that's true, so we based the body on a classical guitar, even though it's steel string. It's deeper. It's also set up in such a way. I remember when I was at NAMM this year, when we released the guitar, I was doing interview after interview, and I told each person this fact. It's very strange to me. I said, you could look at every acoustic guitar in this hall. It's a trade show. It's one of the most important trade shows for instruments. And I said, you will not find one acoustic guitar in this whole show that is set up the way my guitar is, from the factory. Manufacturers of acoustic guitars are very scared to put light strings on. They think, oh, it's gonna buzz. People are afraid to me, guitar buzzes. Sometimes they buzz. Who cares? That's part of the essence, the characteristic of the guitar. So I use a plain third string. I don't like wound thirds. They allowed me to set up the acoustic guitar that way from the factory with very low action. They allowed me to completely design all the details on the guitar, the inlays, the headstock. They gave me a lot of freedom to create on that guitar. And as a result, we have a beautiful instrument, and the reviews have been absolutely fantastic. People are going, wow. I want somebody to pick up the guitar and go, wow, this is beautiful to play. If we're going to survive as guitar players and encourage young musicians to play, I've heard too many times people pick up an acoustic guitar when they're a kid and they go, it hurts. So they'll play the piano. Piano doesn't hurt like when you have a finger with, stuck in a string. I want people to pick it up. It's low action, it's light gauge strings, it feels beautiful right away. I want to encourage people to play. So you make the guitar beautiful to play. It's exactly as I would set up any acoustic guitar anyway. So why not make it like this from the factory? You can always, if you don't like it, you can always put heavier strings on, right? So I did the contrary, I went the opposite way with the acoustic guitar. And the reviews have been so good. The people at court are very, very, very happy, because they trusted me. And so we ended up with a great result. And same with Carvin, every guitar that I'm involved with, I have a lot of input. I'm not passive when it comes to the design of the guitar. I really want to have a lot of input.